Hello there, my name is Yat Saeed, and today I am recording my video answering the questions and discussing about the work trends assignment we've been assigned. So, starting off with the first question: how might you take responsibility and demonstrate initiative when it comes to identifying and getting practice in the skill areas you need to work on in order to succeed? So when you're trying when trying so starting off, something really important you need to do while working on a new skill is setting goals for yourself. Let's say you got a new job and in an online business, and your job requires you to work from home most of the time. But the problem is your phone is a distraction. Your phone is a distraction for you to manage your time, and you have a huge problem with time management. What are you gonna do? You're gonna need to work on your time management skill. What does that require you to do? Set goals for yourself. Here's an example of a goal you could set up for yourself. Let's say I'm gonna wake up at 9 a.m. I'm gonna work for 2 hours. I'm gonna give myself only 15 minutes of screen time, and then I'm gonna get back to working for maybe, let's say, 3 4 hours, and then I'm gonna give myself this much time of screen time. And and you could set it up the way you want to set it up, okay? But always try to manage your time and try to achieve the goals you set for yourself, and make sure the goals you set for yourself are reasonable and achievable goals, and always try to put the distractions aside. Another really important approach you need to work on while learning new skills is asking for feedback, you know, and make like asking for honest feedback, not just trying to get fake feedback to make yourself feel good or anyway. For let's say for example, you decided to get into photography. You found it as a very useful hobby that you could use for the rest of your life in your career, or it's gonna help you anyway, or you just enjoy it. Okay, and it's a very amazing skill. Okay, and you just took a couple of pictures, and you just had your first photo shoot for someone at a historical site or tourist site or whatever. The conclusion is you took a couple of photos. What you want to do is ask people for feedback. Ask them how they what could you work on for this on your photos. What could you do next time? What are some things you did great? What are some things that were as good? And these feedback are gonna help you a lot for your future. you know you can't always you know get the best feedback. You should always expect that you're gonna get some not as good feedback, and that's good, because when you get bad feedback, you could use that bad feedback to improve yourself. Finally, a really really important approach you need to do while learning a new skill is practice. Practice is the most important thing, whether it's in education, whether it's in a workplace, whether it's in a sport, whether it's in a hobby, in anything. You always need to practice, because practice makes perfect. You if you want to, let's say you want to be an NBA player. you know you're not just gonna wake up and then next year you're gonna be an NBA player. No, you gotta practice. You gotta get up on your feet and you gotta work. Let's say you wanna get a scholarship, a big scholarship for an a medical program. You can't just stay there, scroll on your phone all day and expect to get that scholarship. No, you gotta work and you gotta study and you gotta practice and you gotta put in the work and the effort. You gotta put in the sweat. You gotta put in the blood. You gotta practice. You're never gonna achieve anything in this world without practice. Moving on to the next question: which transferable skills are your strongest? Be, be sure to provide an example to support your thinking. A very, very, very useful transferable skill I have, and I'm very proud to have, and I always thank God that I have, is my ability to communicate and give speeches and be social and get around with having friends and be able to communicate with many different types of people with different personalities. I really enjoy talking. I really enjoy making presentations. I really enjoyed writing poetry. I really enjoy giving out speeches and writing speeches for fun. And even if I'm not gonna be presenting it in front of many people, I this skill has helped me a lot. Um, 2 years ago, in my grade eight graduation, grade eight middle school graduation, I was picked I was selected and voted as the grade eight valedictorian because of my speech abilities, and I'm very proud to have this ability. And I'm always working on myself. I'm always writing poetry. I'm always trying to talk, and I'm always trying to always communicate with many different people, so I could improve, so I can improve the ability that I have. And I hope this skill, the skill gets me somewhere in my life. I hope my career revolves around speaking and communicating with others. I love giving out presentations. I love talking to people. I People don't even know how much I enjoy doing that stuff. And now I'm gonna be moving on to the last question. What other transferable skills do you think could be useful in your career slash life journey? Why and how might you work on developing these skills? Till now, I haven't decided what I want to do in my career, how I want to continue my life. I know I stated in the last question that I want to enter something that revolves a lot of speaking. So I don't know if I want to enter public speaking. I don't know if I want to enter something political. I don't know if I want to do engineering cuz I'm good at math, or I want to follow the family footsteps. I don't know what I'm going to do. But one thing I know is there's a certain skill that I don't have, that I need to that I need to be successful in any of these positions, which is time management. Time management is something I don't have, and something I don't work on, and I've never tried to work on, and I'm very disappointed about that. I'm not trying to work on it. Okay, but I just had an eye opener that I should start working on my time management. For example, I always leave my assignments and my projects and my anything that I have due on me to the last moment, like how I did with this assignment. And this is something very irresponsible of me. And I think anyone who wants to be successful in the future, or anyone that wants to be successful in the future, they should fix up their time management. And what I'm gonna do to fix up my time management is by setting goals for myself, like how I stated in the first question. Setting goals for myself, limiting my screen time. One of my biggest distractions is my phone. I want to limit the time I use my phone. I want to limit the time I use my phone and my time I use any technology. I want to work more on studying. I want to work more on my photography skill, my communication skill. I love communication. I love photography, and I love talking with people. I love making new friends, and I love biking, and I love many stuff. But the problem is, I have many distractions. I don't know how to manage my time, and that's a big problem. And I hope by the end of this course, and I hope by the end of this summer, that I come up and I fix up my time management, and I fix up all problems I want to fix up myself, that will help me have a successful life. And thank you for listening to my work threads assignment video. I hope you have a good day.